You like talking about fighting. I do. I do. It's not even I like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be needing hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports. I just never could do it. Because it goes right back into that other category without telling them.
Nobody ever expected them to break. Not Remy Ma and Papoose. Not the couple that survived jail time, industry pressure, and every kind of rumor you could throw at them. They were supposed to be hip-hop's unshakable foundation, the blueprint, the couple who fought through every storm and stayed. But what just leaked online? What Remy said in that message? What Papoose posted hours later? It shattered that image beyond repair. And now fans are watching in horror as the strongest couple in rap absolutely obliterates each other in real time. It started with a single blurry photo. A grainy iPhone snapshot posted at 2:47 a.m. on a Burner X account. No caption, no location, just a flicker of a hotel hallway, and Remy Ma with her head resting on another man's shoulder. The internet went up in flames. Within minutes, the image was reposted with wild speculation. That's not Papoose. Is that Easy the block captain? Wait, wasn't Remy just on stage with Pap the night before? And just like that, the questions turned to accusations. And the accusations? They turned into war. Within 3 hours, Papoose posted a single broken heart emoji to his Instagram story, followed by a black screen that read, "They warned me. I didn't listen." He didn't name her. He didn't have to. The shade was nuclear. Hip-hop blogs picked it up in seconds. YouTube reactors started uploading reaction videos. Old interviews got dragged out of the archive. A 2019 clip of Papoose saying, "I'll never leave her. Not even if she cheats," began circulating again, except now. It played like a setup for heartbreak. Then came the voice note. 6 minutes of Papoose, raw and unfiltered, breathing heavy into the mic. But you could hear every ounce of betrayal in his silence between the words. "I built an empire for you, protected your name, stood on stages with you when you were doubted by everyone. And this is how you do me?" He didn't name the man in the photo, but the venom in his tone made it clear. He knew exactly who it was. Remy's response, it wasn't silence. It was fire. She went live that same afternoon. The background was dim. Her nails were long. Her voice? Icy. "You want to talk about loyalty? Let's talk about those DMs. Let's talk about your phone. Let's talk about what I found the night before my birthday. Before you start crying for Instagram, let's talk about the receipts." Fans lost it. Was this really happening? Were the king and queen of hip-hop love really about to tear each other apart in front of the whole world? And then came the screenshots. Oh my God. The screenshots came in like missiles. Papoose's messages, raw, real, and vicious, posted from what fans suspected was a private burner account. He hadn't intended for them to get out, but someone close to him clearly had enough. They leaked texts between Pap and a mystery woman messages that showed late-night rendezvous, flirty emojis, and one damning line that exploded like wildfire. "She don't see me no more, but you do. Ride or die husband." Within hours, Team Remy supporters were out in full force. "So this man been cheating and playing victim?" One post read, while others dragged up old clips where Remy praised Papoose for his loyalty, now seen as painful irony. The hurt wasn't just coming from her, it was coming from everybody who believed in them. But Remy didn't let the streets talk for her. She posted a carousel to Instagram. First slide. Second, a screenshot of a message Papoose sent at 1:17 a.m., saying, "I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. None of it." Third slide, a close-up of a man's hand that wasn't Papoose's on her thigh, with the caption, "You thought I was loyal because I was silent. I was loyal until I wasn't." It was brutal. Not only did she confirm the cheating rumor, she owned it. But more importantly, she revealed the real reason why she snapped. Papoose had done it first. The perfect man? Not so perfect. And now that his halo was cracking, Remy was done playing saint. Then came the real nuclear bomb. A series of DMs, allegedly from Remy to a friend, now being leaked by someone from her inner circle, hit a gossip site. In these messages, Remy confessed that things had been off between them for over a year, that Papoose had grown cold, distracted, more obsessed with managing her image than being her partner, that he'd been dismissive, that he made her feel like a prop on his pedestal. And in one haunting line she wrote, "He loved me like a trophy, not a person." Fans were devastated. How did we go from red carpets and rap battles to this? From him waiting 6 years for her to come home from prison? To her texting another man in a hotel suite? But that wasn't the end. Papoose came back swinging with photos. He uploaded a now-deleted IG story. Grainy screenshots of what looked like FaceTime logs and location pings. He captioned it, "You say you were lonely, but I was always there. Ask your stylist. Ask your assistant. Ask the security guard who saw it all." The streets went silent. Was Papoose suggesting that multiple people around Remy knew she was stepping out? That her team was covering for her while she painted him as distant? Then came the final twist in this part of the drama. Remy's daughter got pulled into the fire. A family friend went live and said the little girl had overheard one of their fights, and it left her crying. The friend didn't drop names, but the implication was clear. The feud wasn't just about fame or betrayal anymore. It was hurting their home, their child. The illusion of a stable, protected family was falling apart. And fans who once watched them on red carpets now watched their collapse unfold frame by frame, like a slow-motion car crash. As the day closed, blogs were ablaze. Every podcast, every reaction channel, every Shade Room clone had an opinion. Some blamed Papoose for breaking first. Others blamed Remy for revenge cheating instead of leaving. But all agreed on one thing. This wasn't over. Not by a long shot. Just when fans thought the worst was behind them, another leak dropped, and this one crossed every line. A private iCloud album, allegedly synced to Papoose's old phone, was posted anonymously to a Telegram gossip thread. It contained over a dozen photos and videos, some blurred, some crystal clear. The captions were time-stamped. Some showed Papoose in places he told Remy he'd never been. Others? Screenshots of flirty video calls with a woman saved as C. But it was one image that shattered everything. A shirtless selfie with a visible tattoo match, and the words, "Still think you're the only one?" written across the mirror in red lipstick. Fans were in shock. The narrative flipped instantly. For weeks, Papoose had been seen as the loyal husband betrayed. But now? He looked like the man who started it all. The streets were whispering that Remy didn't just cheat, she retaliated. And the emotional weight behind that changed everything. But the real collapse began when Remy's lawyer posted a cryptic story. A manila envelope with one word stamped in bold, "Motion filed." Speculation spread fast. Was Remy filing for separation? A custody order? A protective order? Legal drama had entered the chat, and the fans weren't ready. Papoose didn't stay silent. He posted one last voice note. You could hear the pain thick in his throat this time. No rhythm. No bars. Just heartbreak. You think this game was built on strength, but it was built on pain. And I swallowed mine for years. I gave you everything I had, even when I knew I wasn't enough. But now we're just two people who survived everything except each other. That voice note was reposted over 1 million times in 12 hours. Remy responded not with another live stream, but with something far colder, a statement from her publicist. It read, "Reminisce has always led with strength, transparency, and truth. At this time, she's choosing to walk in silence and let the next chapter speak for itself." The next chapter. Those two words sent chills. Because it meant she wasn't looking back. And that was the true heartbreak. Not the photos. Not the DMs. Not the cheating. But the fact that two people who once beat the odds now saw each other as enemies instead of soulmates. And just when everyone thought it couldn't twist again, it did. A new message surfaced on a gossip blog with alleged proof that both Remy and Papoose were set up. The source, anonymous but credible, claimed that the original cheating photo of Remy in the hotel hallway was edited, that her head was cropped onto someone else's body, that the entire leak was planned to destroy their image as hip-hop royalty, and the person behind the setup? Allegedly an ex-business partner who felt burned by a deal gone wrong. Fans lost it. Could it be true? Were Remy and Pap manipulated into tearing each other apart? Were the DMs real but the original photo fake? Had someone engineered the chaos, knowing both were already insecure, already wounded, and then the unthinkable happened? Remy posted an old video, never before seen footage from their wedding vow renewal. It was shot on a shaky camera. Papoose was crying, Remy was laughing. In the background, their daughter clapped her tiny hands. The caption? "We almost made it." No shade, no shots, just sadness. The internet went silent. Thousands of fans commented the same thing. "Get back together. Fix it. You were our hope." But hope, it seemed, was already gone, because the final twist came not from a leak but from Remy herself. In a final update to her story, she shared a picture of herself holding hands with her daughter and walking away from the camera. Heels in one hand, barefoot on concrete. The caption read, "Healing doesn't require noise. It just needs truth. I found mine." And with that, she was gone.